God message today. In the stillness between yesterday's ache and tomorrow's promise, the throne of Elion stirred, and from that holy seat a decree was released, not from earth, not from man, but from the high courts of celestial realms. Your name was spoken, not whispered, spoken with fire, with thunder, with finality. Zioniel, the warrior angel assigned to you since your first cry, knelt before the Father, scroll in hand, tears on sword, and heaven said, "It is time." You felt it, didn't you? Even before the message reached your ears, that uneasy stirring in your soul, that tension between faith and fatigue, that strange rhythm in your chest that wouldn't settle. It was not anxiety, it was revelation arriving. This is not your fantasy. This is not delusion. This is not another hollow word. This is confirmation. You are standing in the corridor of fulfilled prophecy. The ink is dry. The heavens have signed it. The seal is unbroken. A miracle has been released, not delayed. It's already moving through the fabric of your life, through whispers in dreams, through glances you almost ignored, through that call you hesitated to return, and through the shift in your atmosphere that made no sense until now. This isn't coincidence, this is divine choreography. Your miracle didn't arrive late, it arrived exactly when the veil tore, when the watcher stepped back, when the false friend was exposed, when the chain you thought was part of your personality snapped in two. This is your arrival, this is your prophecy in motion. And heaven is not asking for your permission anymore. They're commanding your attention. You weren't supposed to carry this weight forever. The ache in your back, the storm in your thoughts, the hunger behind your polite smile, none of it was permanent. That wasn't your identity. It was your refining. And in silence, they recorded it all. Every tear you swallowed in your pillow, every night you prayed for clarity but received only more questions, every time you kept walking when you wanted to collapse. You thought no one saw, but they did. The cloud of witnesses never turned their gaze. Old prayers from the bloodline of your foremothers, Matara, Yelin, Adora, rose like incense through the centuries. Their faith did not die. It matured, waiting for this moment. And now Zioniel has returned with a new scroll, a scroll with your name burned into its spine, a scroll that reads, "It is done." You've been sensing the shift. You've noticed faces disappearing, opportunities folding, emotions intensifying. That's not chaos, that's divine separation. Heaven is filtering your atmosphere because the miracle has arrived, but it cannot land in toxic soil. The spirit of Elshar, the god of eternal order, says, "Clean hands, open heart, still soul." That is where the gift will descend. Someone near you will soon reveal a hidden truth. Do not be startled. Do not rage. It's not betrayal. It's a divine unlocking. The truth will lose the last invisible cord that kept you tethered to manipulation masked as love. Your deliverance will not be quiet. It will echo. Your life will become a trumpet. The same ones who mocked your faith will marvel at your fruit. The ones who cursed you in shadows will eat from the table God prepares in plain sight. The exile is ending. The coronation is beginning. You were never meant to fit their mold. You were carved by fire, refined in grief, baptized in the tears of the intercessors who never stopped believing in your destiny. You are not ordinary. You are marked, marked for movement, marked for mercy, marked for miracles. Do you feel it now? The electricity in the air. That's not nervousness, that's legacy catching up to you. Look again at what you almost gave up on. that dream, that name, that plan. God didn't bury it, He planted it. And what you thought was the death of purpose was only the seed going underground. But now the soil is breaking. The roots have gripped eternity. A contract that once threatened to destroy your peace, God rewrote it with invisible ink that only the righteous can read. The mouth that cursed your name, their own words have reversed course, multiplied by 7, and returned to their own gates. Zioniel is standing guard, sword drawn, flames dancing. The old cycle is over. The shame, the delay, the confusion, it dies here. Not next week, not next season. Now. Check the messages you ignored. Look twice at that stranger who seemed oddly familiar. Listen to the random number that keeps appearing. Heaven is speaking through riddles, through codes, through echoes. Because your miracle is so near, even time is bending to accommodate its arrival, and you must decide. Will you believe again? Will you stop replaying the trauma and dare to dream beyond survival? Will you open the door that only answers to surrender? You are not being tested anymore. You are being transitioned. You are being handed keys, not burdens, scrolls, not shackles. And what's coming won't just restore what you lost, it will restore who you were before the loss. You're not late, you're on divine timing. Heaven has never been rushed, but it has never been wrong. The blessing is not pending, it's present, and it demands your attention. The angel of the hour refuses to be silenced. They're shaking your soul awake. Your miracle is breathing on your neck. There is no more delay. Look up, look inward, look again. Even the numbers in your clock are aligning. Even the wind feels different today. That's not random. That's residue from realms where your name was called with fire. This is not just a breakthrough. This is the breakthrough. Your hands will hold what your heart almost stopped believing for. You are stepping into fulfillment so intense it will erase the memory of your wilderness, and your spirit knows it. That sensation in your stomach, that isn't fear. That's your soul standing in the presence of prophecy fulfilled. The scroll has been opened, the oil is flowing, the door is wide, and God, the architect of every ending and beginning, is declaring one word over your life: arrived. God says, congratulations, your miracle has arrived. The moment you were waiting for, the moment you prayed for, in the silence of your weeping nights, the moment you whispered about when no one was listening, it is here, and heaven is trembling in joy. For you did not give up even when everything around you screamed that you should, even when the walls were closing in, even when they mocked you and said, where is your God now? You still chose to believe. That belief, that unwavering spark you held on to with trembling hands, has created a shift in the divine realm. Your name has been whispered by the angels, carried to the highest throne, and now God is shouting this declaration across the heavens. Congratulations, child. Your miracle has arrived. This is not a mistake. You didn't stumble here by accident. This isn't something random on your screen. This is divinely aligned. This is the moment where everything begins to change. The angel assigned to you is standing beside you right now, their hand upon your shoulder, their wings brushing against your spirit. And they are not permitting you to ignore this message. If you try to scroll away, if you attempt to dismiss this as a coincidence, you will feel an ache in your soul because your angel will tug at your heart to stay. This is your appointed time. This is your divine instruction. You must open this message fully and allow every word to pour over you like a holy river washing away years of pain, confusion, heartbreak, and delay. God says you waited long, too long. You have no idea what was happening behind the scenes. The enemy had plotted so deeply against your purpose that even your family couldn't see who you were becoming. The people closest to you, the ones who should have protected your destiny, sometimes became the ones who fed the delay. B. Every betrayal, every denial, every night you had to pretend you were okay when you were breaking inside. And I counted each tear. Not one has fallen without purpose. Now hear me. There is an explosion happening in the heavens with your name on it. The chains that held you are breaking one by one. Even as this message is being read, the cords that kept pulling you back into patterns of fear, confusion, stagnation, they are being cut by Archangel Michael right now. His sword is raised and he has not slept. He has not left your side. He was assigned to you before you were born. And although you tried to walk away from your calling, he never left. He wept for you. He warred for you. And today he is rejoicing for you. Your name is glowing in the spirit realm. There is a scroll unrolling in front of the hosts of heaven, and your name is inscribed upon it in divine ink. The angels are reading out loud what is being poured into your life: restoration, inheritance, favor, surprising breakthroughs, reunions that bring healing, unexplainable provision, sudden movement, lost time being returned, accusations being silenced. People who once abandoned you will have to come back and witness what God does with someone who refused to quit. Your miracle has arrived. Open your spirit and receive it. God says, I am not just visiting you with one miracle. No, I am unleashing a sequence. One breakthrough will lead to another and then another. You will not be able to count them. Every area that felt like it was cursed will suddenly begin to flourish. Where you once had to beg, you will now be offered more than enough. Where you once were rejected, you will now be pursued. Where doors once slammed in your face, now they will open before you even knock, because I, the Lord, have walked before you to prepare the way. Your angel is standing at the gate and the gate is opening. There is someone who tried to silence your voice, someone who tried to make you feel small, unworthy, unqualified. They sowed seeds of self doubt into your soul, but I have removed their influence. I have unseated them from the power they thought they had over your mind. No longer will you believe the lies they planted in you, for I am planting something new now. I am giving you new soil, fertile with promise, rich with grace. From this day forward, your roots will go deep into truth and you will grow with strength that cannot be shaken. Don't underestimate what is coming. Don't think this is small. You will not be able to explain this next season. It will be beyond reason. Your mind will not fully grasp it, but your spirit will leap. You will walk into places and feel like it's a dream, but it will be real. You will meet people who feel like they were pulled from another dimension, and that's because they were. I am sending kingdom connections, people with keys, people who recognize who you are in the spirit. These are divine alignments, and they will not be able to ignore you. You are marked by heaven. You shine even when you try to hide, and now it is your time to be revealed. The miracle you receive now is not only for you. You are the first in your family to break the cycle. You are the one chosen to reverse the curse. Generations before you prayed for this, but it is you who will walk in it. You will carry the blessings they only dreamed about. You will rise where others fell. You will speak where others were silenced. You will thrive where others struggled. Because I chose you and heaven is backing you. Let go of the fear. Let go of the what if. It no longer has any power over you. The torment you used to feel in your mind is being silenced by my peace. The heaviness in your heart is being lifted. The lies you believed are being exposed and replaced with truth. My child, I'm holding your hand. You don't need to worry about what's ahead. The miracle has already gone before you. You are simply stepping into what's already been written. This is why the warfare This is why the warfare was so intense. This is why your dreams were attacked. This is why people turned on you suddenly. Because the enemy saw a glimpse of what I was about to do. He knew you were close and he panicked. He used every trick. But you did not quit. You are still here. And for that, heaven honors you. The reward is not coming. It has come. You're not late. You're right on time. I delayed certain things to protect you. If I had answered when you first cried out, you would have settled for something far less than what I had for you. I was preparing better, and now that better has come. The blessing you are receiving will not come with sorrow. You won't have to beg to keep it. You won't have to fight alone to maintain it. This miracle will sustain itself because it is rooted in me. Your angel is smiling. They have been waiting to deliver this to you, and they will not let you walk away without knowing this is real. This is heaven ordained. This is the beginning of a season that will restore everything you thought was lost. Let the past go. You don't need to carry it anymore. It was part of the process, but it is not part of the promise. You are not what they did to you. You are not the mistake you made. You are not the delay. You are not the heartbreak. You are not the loneliness. You are a walking miracle. You are a vessel of divine love. You are a testimony in motion, and you are just getting started. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1 if you believe in God.